Hello, everybody. My name is Riverlore, and welcome to Icarus. um, so this is going to be, how am I gonna? This is gonna be a bit of a rant, uh, and I apologize for that. But I have been having some challenges, and I just really quickly would like to go over what's been happening. So I took Friday off. Friday was my 16th wedding anniversary, and it was a really, really good day. It's pretty much a national holiday in my house. At least that's what my wife tells me, and I always do what my wife tells me. So, that being said, I got up and I thought, okay, I'm going to get a video out for the day and get it out early, and then I'll have the whole entire day, and my wife and I can just do whatever the heck we want with our day. So I got up and I started recording, and I got about 20 minutes into a recording, and in talking to myself, I went and used my real name. So it's my understanding that that's a big faux pas. So I stopped, and when I hit stop on OBS, it worked. Everything was wonderful, and then I started recording another episode. Now, when I left you guys in after episode 14, things looked considerably different in the shop. So I came in for the second recording on Friday morning, and let me just really quickly go over what we did. So the first thing we did is we went through and we built the second floor, because I happen to know that there are a lot more tables that we don't have out, and I wanted to have some space for them. The next thing that we did is we went through and I created the biofuel composter. Put some containers in there, and this is what you use to power some devices in the game, some of the tier 2 devices in the game. So I went and created that. Then the next thing I think I did is I went through and I created four steel picks, which may seem kind of crazy, but in order to build some of the stuff that you have, you need to have the higher end mining nodes, so gold, platinum, aluminum, titanium, things like that. So I think we had this bench at the end of the other episode, so we have our alterations bench, and I went and created 4 alterations for my 4 picks. So you'll see that I have a plus 25% yield for copper, I have a plus 25% yield for mining gold, for platinum, and for titanium, which is absolutely fantastic. We then went through and created attachments for all of our armor pieces. So the headpiece, we have Cave Dweller 1. You'll notice that it says plus 25% chance to resist pneumonia and plus 30% health regen when you're in a cave. So I gotta tell you that I've used this attachment quite often, and the advantage is that you pretty much don't need your antibiotic tonic anymore. Like, I've never been infected with pneumonia in a cave when I've had that attachment on my helmet. I then went through and did my chest piece, my legs, and my gloves. I put the extra pockets attachment on there. So multiply them by 3, I get an additional 15 kilograms worth of weight that I can carry. So I can carry almost 200 kilograms now. And it put a whole nother row in my backpack. So each one of these is 2 spaces. So that was really cool. I went and created on my boots. I got sure-footed 1. For those of you who have watched my videos, you know I have a propensity for breaking my legs and getting sprains. So you'll see we got plus 10 falling resistance, and we got a 20% chance to avoid a sprain when we fall. So really, really cool. All of that is incredibly exciting stuff. On top of that, we also... let's take a look at this. We created our biofuel lamp, which is exceptionally cool. Now, the advantage with this thing is that when you're in a deep cave and you put it in your hand, you can look up and you can look down, and so it really helps you see those. It really helps you see what's out there. You can put it into where your normal torch goes, but then you can't really look around you. You can just see in front of you, but it's exceptionally bright, so that's a good thing. What else did we make? I'm just going to go ahead and put our normal lantern in there. I made the forge. So first time I've made one of these. It's a brand new item in the game. So I think it's freaking awesome looking. It has to go outside. I think this is the perfect place for it. And then when you go into it, I then made my recurve bow, which is really cool. I made attachments for some of my other stuff. So for instance, on my dagger, my iron knife, I have Butcher 1, so that gives me plus 20% yield for when butchering animals, and it gives me a 5% chance to find additional rare meat while skinning. So I use that meat in my biofuel container over there. So more meat equals more biofuel, which is really, really cool. Because I had the biofuel container, and because I had collected all of that additional metal and stuff, I was able to come over here, and I was able to create this biofuel deep mining drill. And it is just happily churning away right now and collecting iron ore for me, which is absolutely amazing. I am definitely going to build more of those. I've got to take a look around the area, the neighborhood, and see what happens. So I did all of that. I think I pretty much cleared out 2 mines. So that was really cool. We got I think 2 or 3 levels. You'll see I'm 29th level now. So we did all of that Friday morning, and then I went to go, after an hour, 15 minutes, I went to go end the episode, and I hit stop in OBS, and lo and behold, OBS didn't stop recording. And in trying to figure out what the heck was going on, I lost all of my recordings. So I recorded essentially an hour and a half, almost 2 hours worth of material on Friday morning, and I couldn't use any of it. So I was pretty pissed off and frustrated. And my wife, it was our anniversary, so we had places to go and things to do. And so I just said, fuck it. And I didn't even try to record anything. I've only had the stopping thing happen to me. I mean, Friday morning was the second time, so I didn't think it was an issue. And so earlier, I came in earlier today to record another episode. And lo and behold, I did a rant, and then while I was explaining everything, and while I came over, oops, wrong door. While I came over here to show you my mine, I came up to these silica, and I went to go mine one. I hit it once, and it disappeared. So then I came over and I hit this one, and it just disappeared after one hit. So then I came over here and I went hit this, and it just disappeared. And the crazy thing is that it's not showing up in my bag. So there is a skill where you have a 1% chance to mine something completely, and it wasn't that, just nothing was mining properly. So then I thought, well, I've got to figure out what the hell is going on. I'm going to have to stop my recording. And So I went to go hit stop, and again, OBS went to stopping, and it didn't actually stop the recording. So I lost that recording from today as well. So I've been doing a little bit of research here, and I find out that perhaps I have my settings a little too high in OBS. It's I have I mean, I just purchased this computer in January. It's got a Ryzen 7. I've got a 3060, which, you know, I know it's not a 4000 series card, but in January the 4000s had just kind of come out, and you know, there were financial constraints. So the 3060 I thought is a decent card, and it should be able to play pretty much anything that's out there. So that's why I got it. But apparently, my computer is there was a setting that I needed to ratchet down for the OBS to work properly. So I've done so, and I'm back in the game, and I'm trying to record some content for you guys, and I'm trying to progress my character and have some fun. Oh my god, that looks amazing. Let's just do this. Wow. That is crazy. Enough to just like completely interrupt your train of thought and make you want to look at it. Anyways, so I've adjusted OBS. I'm recording again. And I see that the nodes that I mined that disappeared are back, so we're going to go ahead and try and mine one of these, and hopefully it works properly. Nope. And they're not going into my bag, so that's cool. Very frustrating. So this has nothing to do with my computer strength or recording or OBS or anything. This is straight up Icarus having some kind of a brain cramp. So that's what's going on with my recording and my attempt to get some content out. So we're going to take that right now, and we're going to file it, and we're going to put it on the back burner, because I do want to take a quick moment, and I would like to talk about my views, my comments, my subscribers, my my thing, or whatever's going on here. So I want to take a quick moment, and I want to say thank you for all of the likes, all of the views that have been happening since Friday and yesterday. I'm up to, and some of you may chuckle, but my thought process here is that, you know, it starts off as the wind from a butterfly, the flap of a butterfly's wing, but it becomes a tsunami. I'm up to 8 subscribers. I went through and tried to find everybody's name. I couldn't find everybody's name because, you know, doing this is completely new to me, so I'm not 100% sure how to, use that in the YouTube analytics to find that information out. I know that some people actually can turn that. They don't want people to know that they're subscribers, so they can turn it off. But I want to give out a shout out to James. I want to give a shout out to Ramon Castro, to Johnny N, and possibly my favorite, Rod Knob, my man. What a great name. Yeah. That's a name I totally would have picked when I was 12. So yeah, the subscriptions are amazing. The really cool thing about it is that, like, the very first thing that my wife does in the morning nowadays when she wakes up is she checks my account, checks my profile, and she was so excited when I hit 5 subscriptions. And then I checked it again, and then I was like, man, I'm at 8. And that's crazy to me. So I hope all of you will continue to watch despite the problems that I'm having. Clearly, I can't continue to record this particular episode when I can't mine nodes. That is just, I don't know what the hell is going on there. So I'm going to go ahead and hit stop on this episode. And I'm going to log out and go and do some homework and do some updates and see if I can figure out what the heck is going on. You know what? I wonder if it will help me collect a rock even. Or if the rock will just... Yeah. Oh, where? Wow. Panic. Now, let's go into our inventory. Oh, yeah, I got rock. So I can mine rock. But I can't mine mining nodes. Alright, well, that's something. Okay. Actually, you know... Let's go find another node up here. Maybe it's just the area where the node is. We're heading up into the colder area here. So we're probably gonna... Oh, there's some over here. Let's go see what's going on in here. Go figure. So I think it might... Oh, wow! Look at that. You guys are with me when I hit 30th level. That's exciting. There's no way I'm going to be able to make that tier of stuff right now. Not a chance. I have so much more to do. I suspect I'm going to show you something over here. And for those of you who have played Icarus, then you know that some weird shit sometimes happens in this game. And for those of you who haven't, some weird shit happens in this game. And I think I may have a bit of a clue as to what's going on. So you see this rock, I can walk right through it. This happens sometimes. The rock isn't there, like, oh, I can't pick anything. So I'm wondering if whatever is going on around here has to do with where those mines are. Let's go down to the bottom. Let's go to the bottom of the hill and try another node down here. We might not have to quit recording after all. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. Okay, so clearly I can't play the game like that. I've got to figure out what's going on. What a goofy situation. So I'm going to go back to my shop here and I'm going to camp out. I apologize for the episode. It's clearly, obviously, a bit of a shit show. But hey, if you like shit shows, please go ahead and hit like. If you'd like to see more of my shit shows in the future, please go ahead and hit notification. And if you're really into watching the train wreck, which is Riverlore's stream, or sorry, recordings, then please go ahead and subscribe. Any comments? I had, I think it was Johnny N. Made a comment earlier on about not having played the game, so he couldn't really give me advice. But you gave me some encouragement, and that means the world to me. And so I really, really appreciated that. So whether you played the game or haven't played the game, whether you had feedback or encouragement or criticism, please, by all means, go ahead, leave comments. I'm not a shrinking violet, and I can take it. So please go ahead and leave those comments. For now, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you happen to be, whether it's morning, whether it's afternoon, or whether it's evening, I hope that you have a fantastic day, and thank you very, very much. Bye-bye.